Okay, Amy, I want to show you how this is supposed to work. This is a website called JSBin where you can type HTML and JavaScript and it will run it for you. So you can see that I have three panes open, the HTML pane here on the left, the JavaScript here in the middle, and then the output window on the right. You can put your JavaScript in the head tag between script tags, but this will separate it so that you can see what's going on. So basically, the HTML here on the left just provides three things. A box right here. This provides a box that you see over here in the output window where you would type a number. A button that says go, and it says when it's clicked, it will call function one. And then a div where the output is going to be output right here between the div. Okay, so if you look at the output window and I type, say, G, you'll see it shows up. So whatever is between those two div tags will show up in the output window. Okay, so if I type 5 here and press go, remember go is going to call the function funct1, okay, function 1. And so it says a variable called c is going to be empty. That's what that means. And then the variable a is going to be determined, and I'm going to stretch this out, by going to get the element on the page that has the ID of integer box. If we go back to the HTML, look right here. It says there's a text box with an ID of integer box. So it's going to get a reference to that. And this right here gives you a reference to that box, and then we're going to take the value that's typed into it. Now that's going to be known as a string or a character. And so this parse int will translate this character into a number. And so A is going to be whatever's typed in here as a number. And B will start its life out as 100. Now this is a loop. Notice that it starts here and it ends here, and it's a while loop. So this is a condition. It's called a Boolean. It'll evaluate the true or false. So right now B started out to be 100. Is B greater than or equal to 0? Well, yes, because B is 100. So if it's true, then everything between these braces gets executed. So what gets executed? C, which used to be nothing, is what it was before plus, that's what this means, what it was before plus, so the equals what it was before plus whatever B is, well, it's 100, plus this tag, which will cause it to give a new line. It's called a break tag. So right now C is 100 plus a break tag. And then B is what it was before minus A. Well, A is whatever was in here. So if B is 100 and it is what it was before, 100 minus A, which is 5, it's going to be 95. Okay, so then we'll print right here. It's just going to say, okay, B is going to be 95. Okay, now B is still greater than 0. So if you look at this, C is going to be what it was before. Now remember, what it was before was 100. Now it's 95. Okay, and has a break. So it was 100, then a line break, then 95. So that's going to keep building, and it's going to go 90, 85, 80. So watch over here on the output window. See how it goes 195, all that. And if I look at the code, this is probably more confusing to you than it should be. But what I was going to show you was the code behind this. And let's see if I can get it through inspect. Yeah, if you look right here, there's 100 and then a break, and 95, a break. Let me see if I can't really stretch this out very much. So it says 100 break, 95 break, 90 break, 85 break. So that's was generated by this line, right? So every time we went through this loop, we added to C a number plus a break. And so C was this growing chain until B was no longer greater than 0. And then we found a reference to the output div, this div right here, and its inner HTML, which is the area between the tags, this area right here. We dumped out the value of C, which was all of this that I showed you a moment ago. I hope that helps.